Sunday here on An Evening with Thee, and I am back in Mississippi. I've left Atlanta quite a while ago, actually. I've been back since August something or other. And school is in full swing. Hooray! Second year of grad school. Quite exciting, I think. And, yeah. I've got several projects that I'm working on, performance-wise, which I'm very excited about. For the main stage, I am in the cast of The Government Inspector, written by Nikolai Gogol, and I think we're doing the Peter Raby translation. Yes, I think that's correct. And so that's fun. We just started rehearsals for that this past week, and fun fact, I'm actually playing the Director of Charities, which is a role that was written for a man and is written to be male, and we have changed the gender for it to be me, a lady. So that's gonna be fun. I feel like this is the year of gender bending for me in my performance work, which is very exciting. The Government Inspector, of course, is one of them that I'm working on for the main stage, but then I've also got a studio project going on right now that I'm very excited about. One of my fellow graduate actors and I are taking on a gender swap case study for Hamlet and Ophelia. Relevant mug. We are creating basically this big sort of mashup project using, obviously, the relationship of Hamlet and Ophelia and taking the text and the language and just kind of going through it and swapping out who's playing Hamlet, who's playing Ophelia, and looking at the spectrum of masculinity versus femininity and how the placement of where we are on that spectrum, how it affects the relationship, how it affects the text, how it affects the story, how it affects the effectiveness of the issue that we're trying to relay, which is what's going on with these two people, and etc. It's very interesting. We've been discovering a lot of really fascinating nuances as we've been kind of going, and we've been doing a lot of gender research on sort of the constructions of what it means to be masculine and what it means to be feminine, and using a Shakespearean text, of course, something that was written several hundred years ago, and specifically Hamlet, looking at this, looking at the relationship of these two people who are dealing with these huge, huge issues, of murder and death and insanity and disloyalty and vengeance and rage, and we're looking at these big ideas and how they affect each other, and specifically how they affect their relationship to one another, because, Hamlet and Ophelia are considered lovers, certainly, but they don't really get to be all that lovey-dovey with each other in the actual play, because, Hamlet's off brooding in a corner and plotting revenge for things. Murder. So that's been really fun to work on. I'm very excited about that. It's been going well so far. My biggest claim to fame for this year is I am teaching 2 sections of Theater 100, which is the theater appreciation class, which is really fun. I've got about 80 minions that I am responsible for. They seem to be enjoying it. They're laughing at my jokes, so that's always good. Ding! And my day was completely made this week when one of my students stayed after class and said, "Do you know who Mamrie Hart is? Do you know Mamrie Hart?" And I, of course, responded appropriately, saying, "I'm Mamrie Hart." She said I remind her of Mamrie, and that she got to meet Mamrie at VidCon this year, and Grace in Hannah. Jealousy. So that made me happy. Yeah, this was just going to be a quick update. Doing some cool things. We're hopefully planning to upload on this channel a little bit more. Let me know how you're feeling about stuff, how you're doing today, because I want to know. How are you? You good? You got your coffee? Because coffee's handy. Alright, well that's all for me on this lazy coffee Sunday, and I'll see you cats later. Ding.